Hello students, this is the second part of this chapter CPU and the topic is now reverse Polish notation, and this is nothing but the postfix notation. You already have idea about postfix notation because you are studying it in data structure. Still I have to explain this, okay? There are three kinds of notation: infix notation, prefix notation and postfix notation, right? In case of infix notation, the operator is present in between the operands. Example, a plus b. In case of prefix or Polish notation, the operand is present before the operands plus ab. Example, and in case of postfix, it is the operator is present after the operands. It's clear from its name, right? Though you know how to convert an infix expression to its corresponding postfix expression, still I'm writing the steps. Just go through it, okay? Let's consider Q as the given infix expression and P its corresponding reverse Polish notation or postfix expression. The first step is to push an opening bracket. I'm saying bracket, it is parenthesis actually. Push the opening parenthesis into the stack and add the closing parenthesis at the end of Q. That means the given infix expression. Second step is scan Q from left to right. Next, repeat step 4 to 7 until the stack becomes empty. Now, if an operand is encountered, then add it to P. That means the postfix notation. Next, if an opening bracket is encountered, then push it into the stack. Now, if an operator is encountered in the given infix notation, then what to do? We have to do one of the two things or both the things. Steps. Now we have to make a comparison. Comparison between whom? Between the operator at the top of the stack with the operator encountered in the infix expression, that is Q. Okay. If the top of the stack operator has greater or equal precedence than the operator encountered, then we have to pop the operator from the top of the stack and we have to add it to P, that is postfix expression. Okay, this is the most important point, or this is the most important step in this conversion. Then we have to push the operator encountered in the infix expression into the stack. It is a must. Seventh step is, if the closing bracket is encountered, then we have to pop the element from the top of the stack and add it to P until the opening parenthesis is encountered. Okay, and its next step will be remove the opening bracket from P. Then end. You know already still. So these are the steps for the conversion. Now let's take an example and solve it. Okay. This example has already come your semester exam. Okay. So this is the given infix expression, right? So I'll name it Q and say P is its corresponding RPN. Leave it with the stack. Okay. To convert an infix notation to its RPN, the first step according to the algorithm is to push an opening bracket or opening parenthesis into the stack and a closing parenthesis at the end of Q. Right? Now we have to read Q from left to right. Okay. So what is encountered first? A encounters first. It is an operand. So if an operand is encountered, we have to write it down where? At P. Next, what encounters? It is an operator. Now, if an operator is encountered, we have to check whether the top of the stack has an operator or not. No, this is not an operator. Opening parenthesis is not an operator. So we have to push it into the top of the stack. Right? Next is B. That is an operand. If it is an operand, then write it at the end of P. Okay. Next, it is plus, which is an operator. Now we have to compare these two. Which one? This top of the stack element with the one encountered. The rule is what? If the top of the stack operator has greater or equal precedence than this one, then we have to pop it from top of the stack and add it to P and write it, push this plus to this. So here that is true, right? The operator at the top of the stack, it is multiplication, asterisk, and it has greater priority than plus. So we are compelled to pop it from top of the stack, add it to P and push this plus at the top of the stack. Clear? Next what? Next is C. That is an operand. If it is an operand, then add it to P. Fine. Now asterisk encounters. So top of the stack has a plus which has lesser precedence than this asterisk. So we need not pop plus. If we do not need to pop it, so add this asterisk to the top of the stack, right? Because plus has lesser priority or lesser precedence than asterisk, so we need not pop it. So next step is to push this operator encountered in infix notation into the stack, right? Next is opening parenthesis. So it is not an operator, add it, push it into the stack. Next is operand, D. D is an operand, so add it to P. Next, plus. Plus is an operator, but at the top of the stack there is an opening parenthesis, so it is not an operator. So we need not to push pop anything, right? Just push this plus into the stack. Next is E, which is an operand, so add it to P. Now we encounter a closing parenthesis, right? If a closing parenthesis is encountered, then we have to pop the elements from the top of the stack until we encounter an opening parenthesis into the stack, right? So we got the closing bracket, so pop this plus, and we need to write it, and later on we have to remove it, so I'm not writing it. Okay. And the last one, it is closing parenthesis, so pop it, add it to P, pop it, add it to P, and pop it, add, remove. Fine. Done.